Abdulsalam Muhammad Kani is my name. I'm from the Department of Economics, Saadat Rimi College of Education. Well, if you look at the question that 30% of Kano state budget is going to be reduced as stated by the Kano state governor. One, we need to understand why the governor said we are reducing the budget. One, if you look at it from the federation account, Kano state is anticipating 76 billion naira, and unfortunately COVID-19 has affected oil production, oil price at international market. So in a nutshell, Kano state government is curtailing or is reducing the budget because money expected to be used in funding the budget cannot be realized. If you look at the IGR in the budget is around 46 billion naira, and unfortunately so many sectors of Kano economy were locked down, and if they are locked down, that means revenue cannot be generated. And if you look at the budget, 61% of the budget is meant for capital expenditure, and 39% of the budget is meant for recurrent expenditure. So if you look at the implication, if you look at education as a sector, the total percentage of education is 25.5%. If you look at health, the total budgetary allocation is 16%. So the implication is if 30% of the budget is reduced, that means the projects expected to be done under education, under agriculture, under health cannot be achieved in the year 2020, because when you are reducing by 30%, that means you are going to look at each sector. Education, as done by the federal government, you have to reduce certain amount each sector. So the implication is the activities and the project expected to be done cannot be achieved 100%, because if you look at it now, it's 6 months. It is yet to be known which sectors are they reducing. So we can only make an assumption, assuming if certain percentage is deduced from education, that means the capital project expected to be undertaken, maybe building of schools, maybe renovation of classrooms, employment of new teachers at our primary school, secondary school, at tertiary level, that cannot be achieved 100%. So in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say, presently Kano State House of Assembly has not even received a request from the governor. That is one. And secondly, we are yet to be aware which sectors are they reducing in the budget. So if education happens to be part of the sectors in which they are reducing the allocation, that means capital projects are going to be affected. Even the current expenditure in terms of employment of new teachers, payment of wages and salary are equally going to be affected. If at all they are to reduce the budget, they should look at the current expenditure. After reducing the current expenditure, part of the money should be channeled towards completing the capital project started in Kano State, and part of the money should be channeled towards health institutions so that we keep on improving our readiness in our preparedness in terms of COVID-19, in terms of personal protective equipment. In addition to that, part of the money should be set aside so that Kano State government can provide financial bailout to small and medium enterprises in Kano State, because they are equally affected by the COVID-19.